So you've decided to go through a divorce, and now your question is, what is the process? And a lot of our clients have never been through the divorce process, so it's a mystery to them. At the initial consultation, we try to walk them through the process and let them know what they can expect over the next year or so. We always tell clients that every divorce litigation starts with a complaint for divorce. There are several ways to file that complaint for divorce, and that's something that we will discuss with the client during the initial consultation. After the complaint is filed and that your spouse answers the complaint, the court will then have what's called a case management conference to help you set goals and deadlines in your particular case.
And after you get the case management order that results from the case management conference, you'll engage in the discovery process, which is essentially the exchange of information between the parties. And this is all in preparation for what's called the MESP, or Matrimonial Early Settlement Panel. That's a great opportunity where the clients and their attorneys go to court and they meet with 2 to 3 panelists who are attorneys that have been practicing matrimonial law for a while. And those panelists will give their opinion as to how the case should settle. What should alimony be? What should child support be? And it's a great tool to help the parties settle. They can actually settle that day at the MESP, or just use it as a jumping board to further their settlement negotiations.
Generally, if you cannot settle your case at the MESP, some courts will send you to what's called economic mediation. Your attorney and your spouse's attorney will get together and they will pick an economic mediator that they think is appropriate for your case. You will then go to that economic mediator's office and you'll spend some time talking about where you're still apart. Maybe you'll focus on the issues that you were not able to resolve at the MESP, and now you'll have a neutral party who's going to assist you with that process. If you cannot resolve your case at the economic mediation, Amy, why don't you tell them about the final step in the process?
Eventually you will get a trial date if you can't settle your case through all those different processes that we just talked about before. And you will get a trial date, and that's when it's like you see on TV. It's a trial. You might be on the stand, and your attorney will ask you questions. That's when your experts might actually come into play and testify on your behalf as well. And eventually the court will come to a decision as to how your case will turn out. There are some cases where you are able to settle things before trial, and your trial might only be on those isolated issues.